Well, hey friends. So one of the things I want to do this week is give little critiques, I guess you could say, about I see someone I know. They may have been in the same movie as me. Anyway, give critiques about each of the movies that I see. So today, the first one I've seen is Conclave. I'm seeing Anora in less than an hour, but holy crap on a stick. I know it's a weird phrase. Conclave, I walked into that movie not really knowing what to expect, because I really didn't know exactly what the movie was about. So it was about the process of cardinals electing the next pope. And I can't really say much because I don't want to give away the plot or the ending, because the ending was just like, whoosh. It was one of those endings where I was just like, holy crap. Oh man, it was so good. It was, it's a good movie to start out with. And I honestly, I kind of hope it wins an Oscar, but we'll see if it does. Ralph Fiennes was in it. Ralph Fiennes. He played like the dean of the Cardinals, the one that kind of ran the conclave, as it's called. And oh man, I really want to give away the ending, but I'm not going to. All I got to say is see this movie. I'll see what I think about Anora, but it was fascinating because this is probably based on true things, on how the Catholic Church elects the next pope. Which is fascinating, you know, that because they have to light the ballots on fire, and then the smoke goes up into the air, and you know, until the smoke is like pink or a different color, then people in Rome know that they haven't elected a pope yet. And so it was all about like all the chaos, and cardinals are sequestered for so many days inside the Vatican, and they cast the vote, and they continue to cast the vote until there's a majority vote. And at the end, like someone who was kind of this seen as like an outsider, I don't want to get, anyway, who they elect was very surprising. And like this, and what you find out about who they elected is also very surprising. Oh man, it was such an interesting glimpse into the Catholic Church, and there were so many great lines. But I will say that there was this great line delivered by the person who would become pope, who would, yeah. And I think it was like they had to vote 6 times. There were 6 votes to finally get to the point where they could have the majority vote. So anyway, right before that final vote that they have, this person stands up and says this thing, and was it him? Oh, I don't remember actually. No, I don't know. I can't remember if it was him or someone else. But anyway, there was this great line where someone stands up and they're like, listen, the church, because there was all this talk about the Vatican was like getting attacked, and so one of the other cardinals was blaming it on Muslims and saying how they're animals, and then this one cardinal stood up and said, you know, the people we're fighting is ourselves, like within ourselves, and you know, what is war? And I believe it was this person that delivered the line. But what I love is that they talked about how the church isn't the traditions. The church isn't the past. The church isn't, I mean, those things are part of it, but the church is what we do next. Oh, what a line. And that's what I want to try, to get a line from each of the movies. And that one I am using Sunday, because the church is what we do next, right? In the midst of this freaking crazy world we live in, country, the church is what we do next, right? Especially those of us in a more progressive, inclusive Christian church. What do we do next? Holy shit. This movie showed us, I think, what to do next. I'm going to be thinking about this movie for a while. So if you've not seen Conclave, please see it so I can talk to you about it.